Here we go, boys, our little adventure begins. It is Wednesday morning, it's nearly 8 o'clock. I'm running a little bit late, bus was pretty slow today. I don't get back home until Sunday afternoon. Everything I've got on me right now, I've got a little suitcase, a little carrier bag, my backpack, like a little pack mule. It's gotta last me, boys. I'm heading to the Bristol office for the morning, and then this afternoon I'm getting on a train to London. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm working this morning, going for lunch with Laura, and then this afternoon at like 2:45 I'm going to the train station, and then I'm going to work on the train until I hit Paddington, and then I'm off for the day. I shouldn't be on the bike late. And then tomorrow, bird just shit in front of me, that was close. Tomorrow I am heading to the London office, and then on Friday I'm heading to Norfolk. So I'm all over the place. I'm spending the weekend in Norfolk and the next couple of days in London and today in Bristol. Whew, I'm like a I said that last time, didn't I? I'm like a little roving little nomad. I'm very excited. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a nice, fun, busy couple of days, but we're going to do something interesting rather than just stay at home. So I am packed quite heavy though. It's annoying having to pack a bag for like both work, obviously staying overnight, but then also like having fun in in Norfolk, you know. Oh, and like on Sunday I've got like 5 or 6 hours worth of trains. The train line between Norfolk and Bristol is hot garbage. Here we go, we're heading to the train station. Pretty productive morning this morning, got a load of releases out, helped someone debug something, and now I'm heading to the train station. Person behind me, don't know if you can see, is Laura's boss. She doesn't recognise me, so I'm good. We are both going on the same train to the same place, so we might be train buddies just yet. I had lunch with Laura, these lovely Korean fried chicken, so good. But otherwise I offlined a load of work, and I'm gonna get on the train. I'm gonna do. Last time I got the train, I got so much work done on the train itself, like a surprising amount, so good fun. I'm looking forward to it. This carrier bag, by the way, I have a single apple, one singular apple in that entire bag. We're in Paddington, boys. Holy smokes, it's busy. Gonna try. I'm like, it's basically rush hour, it's 4:30. To be honest, I probably didn't think this through as much as I should have. I'm trying a different, I'm going to take the Hammersmith and City line instead of usually what I do, which is walk to the Central line. Just bloody crazy, you know, I'm an absolute maverick. Not sure what I think about that station. Not too bad. I went to Moorgate. I can still go to Liverpool Street, but I went to Moorgate, sue me. We've moved office, so I'm staying in a different hotel. Kind of sad about that, to be honest. I'm normally in like that direction with those, but those 3 buildings there look kind of cool though. But I am just there this time, boys. You know what that means? New places to explore, new places to walk. You know what? I got here and I was like, oh god, this is grotty compared to my old one. I think the one I usually go to is like a plus. It's like a flagship-y one, you know. Whereas this is not. And like on the way in, I'm like, oh no. It's actually not that bad. This room is actually quite nice. It's quite nice, like, not, I wouldn't say a view, but like it's nice and light. It's a big ass window. I need to head out. Does it open? It fucking does. Look at that. God, that opens wide. that's a big open, boys. Right, I'm gonna head and get some like water and stuff for the room, and then unpack. Okay, let's go for a wander, figure out where my new office is, and get some water and shit. Bag, phone keys, camera, wallet, and then I'll decant and get a smaller bag for meal tonight. Let's go. No air conditioning. That's what's missing. Oh shit, make sure that's off. Don't expect to see something like that in the middle of London, do you? What is that? I'm just taking a wander, figure out where the office is. It's up here, it's like 5-10 minute walk. Go to Marks and Spencer's, turn around, fill up my room, get on the tube. So I'm actually meeting someone, Josh or Joshua, who watches these videos, to say hello if you're watching. Which is always really weird for me, because there's obviously like a weird knowledge imbalance. Like, yeah, he knows a lot about me, and I don't know much. We've talked a lot on Twitter and stuff, but really I don't know that much about him. So that's going to be weird, but we'll see. I can't remember the last time I did something like this. It was probably with Claire. It was a long time ago. I feel like I was more of a student then. So far, vibes for this area, not as nice as the previous place. It's just a bit like, I don't know, the other place is just, I don't know, can't put my finger on it, but it's just like messier. There's like road works and like everything's kind of not as cool, you know. Anyway, got a bag full of snacks for the room. Also, there's no stairs in the travel lodge, so I have to get the lift. I hate getting lifts. Anyway, by the time I get these back, it is definitely going to be time to head out. So my feet are already starting to hurt me, and it's not even like 6 yet. So yeah, I just need to get a bottle of water, drop this all off in the room, get my smaller bag with my camera in it. Also, in all of my travels around London, I don't think I've ever seen a zebra crossing. Right, no time to unpack. Phone keys, camera wallet. Key is the room card, which is in my wallet permanently now. Am I taking this bag with my camera in it? That's the question. Really confused by how warm it feels, because I was just out and it was cold. It came in and it's not cold. Yes, I am taking my camera with me. It's the only thing I'm carrying. Don't forget it. Don't lose it anywhere, Jimmy. That's one way to justify buying a new one. Right, so a quick swizz of water, let's go. Okay, I did find the stairs. Let's use those. The elevator's a weird AF, man. Okay, we're making progress. The problem I've had is I planned this leg and I knew it was about like 20 minutes, single tube, easy. Maybe a teeny little bit of walking on either side, right? But there's a closure on the Northern Line from the station I would get it from, which I've now forgotten the name of. Moorgate. I couldn't get the Northern Line south of Moorgate, so I had to go fucking, oh god, I'm at Regent Park now. Apparently this is the faster way. It's suggesting me a load of buses, but I'm just so unconfident about how buses work. I'm like, I know it's all on the Oyster system thing, but like, how does the tap in, tap off thing work on a bus? I just don't want to risk, I don't want to try that, you know? I definitely don't know enough about what I'm doing to ask someone, like the bus driver. Is that a thing? I don't know. So anyway, getting this one and getting the Bakerloo line down. Oh, my camera battery is very low. And I'm back. It is late, it's like 11 o'clock. I haven't unpacked yet, I haven't sorted out my Wi-Fi yet. So let's do that while we debrief, shall we? Didn't need to turn my camera. Even on the way back, I was too cold and I needed a wee, so I couldn't stop and like take photos of the pretty skylines as much as I love doing that at night time. I will wake up early and do it instead. Ugh, I might do that, I'm not sure. My camera battery died as well, so I had to walk back on my own. I didn't have anyone to talk to. Sad times. So I had an absolute mare on the way there. I didn't know why I didn't know that the Northern Line wasn't working. I had it in my head I could do that trip in like 20 minutes. And instead of like, in fact, I've realised that this is a map. Instead of going from like here-ish, just down to somewhere, probably here. No, here. Huh? What? Okay, it's a lot further than that. That's a 30-minute walk. And that's a fast 30-minute walk. Instead of doing that journey, I went along here and then across and then down. The map can't be to scale because it was bloody miles. But had a really good fun. Met with Joshua just outside the train station, walked up to this like food, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a food place where like there's loads of different like street food stalls effectively, and then you can get like drinks and stuff. I had the world's smallest glass of wine. It cost me a tenner. That first glass of wine. God damn, it's supposed to be like from like a nice wine place. It wasn't even that nice. But anyway, otherwise, that's just like classic London for you. Otherwise, I had really good fun. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was just like meeting up with an old work friend. Which again, kind of weird because I kind of know you're watching. That was effectively no different to, I should have worn this, by the way. I was freezing my tits off. It's effectively no different to like meeting up with an old work friend, which is really odd because like we talked on Twitter and like maybe YouTube comments before, but like otherwise, you know what I mean? Like we effectively didn't know each other, which is, it's completely different to the only thing I can compare it to, which is like meeting up with like Emily Denyer, or like the back in the summer in the city days of YouTubing. So anyway, yeah, so we just had like we sat there from like 6:30 till 10:30. 4 hours just like putting the world to rights. My favourite kind of thing to do. Had some drinks, had a nice lamb wrap thing, that was very nice. Had 2 wines, and now I'm back. Just taking my shoes off for the first time since 15 hours ago, something like that. And it feels lovely. My plan of attack is to kind of unpack. I'm just gonna go straight to bed. It's gone 11, so I'm gonna go to bed. Maybe sort out Wi-Fi, and then do that thing where I say I'm gonna go to bed and actually just watch some Netflix, Queen's Gambit or something in bed. That's my plan, Stan. And then we're waking up tomorrow. I'm kind of it's going to be interesting how well my social battery lasts over the next couple of days. Because I was effectively like just in a conversation. I can no offense, Josh. I don't, I'm going to say it the way this is. In a conversation I can't get out of, like there's no easy way out of that conversation. I'm then going to be at work all day in an office. Obviously, there's no way of me getting out of that except for coming back here. Then it's like the social, where like there's no way of getting out of that except for the time when I just leave. There is a way of getting out of that. But you know what I mean? Like I'm being forced to do something. And then I'm going to get to Norfolk, and then I'm going to be in someone else's house, and I'm not going to be able to get away and get to my own space. I'm wondering at what point I crack. I bet you, I'm at the moment, I'm like, I'm looking forward to everything. Because I've had a great night. But like, I have I have a battery where it charges up and then it like depletes really quickly. And I can charge it up quite quickly by like just coming away and like doing my own thing. But tomorrow, like I say, I'm gonna be at work all day. I'm feeling like I'm gonna go to work in the office and then I'm gonna come back here and work here up until the social event and then go. That's what my gut's telling me, because then that gives me like on and off kind of thing. The thing is, I'm going to the office, but I'm going to the like hot desking thing. It's not a conversation for now. I need to go to bed. I need to get dressed, brush my teeth, sort on my iPad, put a YouTube video on. Let's sort my iPad, put a YouTube video on, get ready for bed. And I want to be in a position where I can wake up tomorrow morning, bright and early, on the rise, 5 o'clock, head out for a walk before breakfast. Fucking insane, man. The thing is, I got to the point where I came to London so often that I didn't need to make the most of it. I now come so infrequently. Like, I won't come again for like half a year. So I need to make the most of it while I'm here, But yeah, so, iPad. Shut up talking. It's because I've walked that whole way and not had anyone to talk to. And Laura went to bed as well. Laura's asleep, so I can't talk to her. Up bright and early, as always, boys. I was going to head out for a walk, but I've actually changed my mind. I looked at Google Maps, so we've got a map here. So I used to stay like here, like this area. This is really fucked because like that isn't that side of that. But anyway, like I say, this is a terrible thing. But I used to walk there, and then I used to have this nice like little walk around the river. But now I'm like up here, and I looked at it and I'm like, this is quite far away. That's quite far away. The river's quite far away. I need to like have a shave and get ready for to go to the office and stuff. And I was like, what makes sense is go and have like a really early breakfast. So breakfast is like literally just opened like 10 minutes ago. So I'm gonna head down, have breakfast. I've already had a shave. I've got dressed. I've got my bag ready. I'm gonna go have some food, and then I'm gonna walk it off. I'm gonna go for a really long walk because I finished that like 7ish. Go for like an hour and a half walk. Come back, pick up my bag, drop off my camera, etc. That's the plan of attack, boys. So let's go see what breakfast is like. I'm going to be honest, this hotel is not as nice. I didn't sleep very well last night. I never sleep very well. But I had some crazy ass dreams, which meant I didn't sleep very well. Not too uncomfortable, to be fair, just weird dreams. I kept waking up like every hour or so. The room's really nice, but the hotel is like kind of a bit, So we'll see if breakfast is a bit. It's always mediocre as fuck, but you can have just shitloads, so it doesn't matter. I usually have croissants and some fruit and a fry up. Gel my hair, get my Kindle, that way around. I can go down the stairs. There are some stairs here, but they're just like, they're crap. They're like service stairs. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like you're going up for ages for the floor size, Like you go up loads of stairs, whereas it's not. Shut up, I'm going down the stairs. I was about to say I don't like how there aren't stairs, but there are stairs. So now wandering around, not that it matters because I have zero say in it, but I definitely preferred the other place. Obviously, like I want to be pretty close to the office. It doesn't really make sense to keep going to the same old hotel, but like there's less to walk around here. I guess it kind of just feels like, it feels less London-y. It feels more like just any old town, just like a little bit bigger. Whereas like when you're in like the city, they're like fucking huge ass skyscrapers and stuff. It's cool. But anyway, I'm just wandering around, minding my own business. I got my camera. Breakfast wasn't amazing. It's interesting. I think it's exactly the same, but it's interesting how like a different room makes it feel worse. But yeah, I've got about an hour and a half, I think, before I need to be back in the hotel for an hour and a half's time. Pick up my bag, walk to the office, and see what we're doing. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure about the office because I think I'm going to be hot desking effectively. So I'm not sure how long I'll stay there, or if I'll even see anyone, or if there's much point me doing it. But get out and about in it. I think tomorrow I might not, depending on how good the office is, I might not go into the office tomorrow, so I can walk in the opposite direction and then like have a later breakfast and an early breakfast, you know. I've got nothing interesting to say, so just stop trying to talk, you know. I thought it was funny though, last night we left the place and I was gonna go to the tube, and it would been like walking away from home to get the tube to like go that direction to then come that direction, and I was like, you know, I think it's quicker to just walk in a straight line and get there, and I was right in the end. But I'm walking along with nothing to do and I'm freezing and I need a wee, and I'm like, I'm just like, what do I do now? I've not got headphones. I don't have a camera to talk to. That's the problem. I just like chat shit basically. This is what I was aiming for. Don't know what I expected. Can't go through there, so I'm going to have to go that way. Just wandering around. It's definitely less inspiring, but I'm alright. I'm having fun. I like walking. I like exploring places. I need to figure out as well. Ooh. If I've got time, I actually might walk to the place. So like we've got like we'll go to the office for the day, but the main reason I'm in town is because we've got like an all hands like get together event thing at Bowling Alley of all places. So what I might do is, once I've finished exploring whatever the fuck this thing is, I might head over that way, which I think is in Holborn, and then walk back and just see like what that's like, just so that I'm not doing it for the first time at midnight. Never mind, it's miles in the wrong direction. I'm going to go right instead, and go to a park that's on the map somewhere. Survive. It's a lot closer to the, it's a lot like more in line with the hotel than I remembered, so it's fine. The annoying thing about like tonight is, it's kind of the reason why I want to go back to the hotel, is I want to be able to drop off my like laptop bag, my work bag, because like I don't want to deal with it, you know, at night time. But if I meet people in the office and then we go straight there, then obviously not. The plan at the moment is to try and join this, which I can down here. Nailed it. And then I don't know what I want, but I want like a camera strap that's just less annoying. Is there some kind of strap or like holder where you can like it's kind of like a hand grip, I guess, which you can like clip to a, because it's very rare I come out without a bag. I'm picturing some kind of like hand grip that I can like attach to a bag and then just like clip off, and then, you know. How expensive do you think those flats are? Question number one. Then underneath I think there's like a workspace. That'd be really cool working down there. Have you ever seen a boat look less like a boat before? Also, I've been looking up hand straps, they exist. I just never thought to Google it before. I just get annoyed. I like I say, I just want like a little hand strap where you can like hold it in your hand with relative ease and it just like gets out of the way, and then you can just like clip it to a bag. That'd be great. I think of very few scenarios where I'd actually prefer to have a strap, you know, like a scenario where I'm taking my back camera but not a bag, because I don't want to walk around with a camera like around my neck like a knobhead. Almost walked further than I wanted to walk there. I see a lot of joggers and like cyclists on the cycle path. If I was like, but like so many joggers are on the phone, like talking to someone on the phone. Someone called me and they're like running around like a knobhead while I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm like, hey, call me later, you're in that much of a rush. How annoying would that be? Just be like, you know what I mean? Like, oh god, I'm so irritated. Sun's coming out now. I am heading back to the office, well, back to my hotel. This is Shoreditch Park. You can see like quite a lot of the tall buildings I like to be around, you know. In theory you could see it. Oh, that might be our office, just like hiding. I don't know if I said, we've got a new office. That's why like I'm in a different neck of the woods. It's not just for like shits and giggles. Like we've moved office to a bigger one. It's just a little bit further away. So I've enjoyed this walk. Head back, pick up my bag, go into the office for a little bit. We'll see what the plan is. Change my shoes to ones that are, I've basically got to get prepped to not go back, you know. I need to get my bag and get ready for the evening thing, even if it's the day thing, office and evening thing. It's gonna be a long video, boys. Phone, keys, phone, keys, camera, wallet, laptop, water bottle. I've got a little fruit for a little snack later. I got my headphones, my mouse, my charger. Let's go. I know I'm just going to be sat at a desk basically like this one. So, like I say, there's not really much point me going in. But I'm going in, baby. Heading back to base, I'm going to pick up some headache tablets. I feel like those wines had more of an effect on me yesterday than I'd like to admit. It's also nowhere near as warm as it looks. Oh, I thought it was going to be. It doesn't even look warm. It looks fucking mediocre. So look at this, like I'm living the dream, really. Pocket posted pigs, boys. I have escaped. It's not even that late. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Drinks started flowing at like 4, 5 o'clock. So people are quite drunk, and I'm done. So I'm leaving. I don't like getting to the point where like I'm not having fun anymore. I'd rather leave before that happens, you know. And I'm more about like kind of talking to one person about a lot and like having like a deep conversation, not deep conversation, but you know what I mean, like getting to know one person rather than like mingling around and it being like a bit rowdy and all that kind of stuff. So when it gets like that, it's quite awkward for me. Like I'm a bit like awkward and I don't know what to do with myself, and I just kind of like hover and don't really do anything. I'm not very good in like big crowds, especially when like you can't really hear stuff. But I've had quite a good time. I thought I was going to leave a lot earlier, but then I fell into a conversation with some people. I effectively got to the point where I was like, I'm going to finish this glass of wine. I'm just trying to eat as much food as I can, so I like don't need to get anything now, and I'll just eat some snacks in the room or something. And then like as I was doing that, people came up to me and was like, oh, you're Jamie, right? So anyway, I got talking to them and it was quite interesting. People I've never spoken to before. And then yeah, so we just headed out. So I'm now going to wander across London, go back to my room. Don't think I want anything to eat. We'll see after I've finished this walk. I might talk to Laura as well on the phone. And there's a chance I might go out again with my camera and do some like night photography, because in the morning the sun rises so early, like I'm gonna miss that. I still don't know what my plan is tomorrow morning about like getting up and going to the office or staying in the hotel room. We're back. I was talking to Laura on the way back. What time is it now? So it is currently, it's really early. It's really early. It's 25 past 9. I'm not like hungry or anything. Let's turn the lights up because it's probably a bit dark. I'm just looking at this. It's quite a nice view, to be fair. I can't be bothered to go out for a walk with my camera. Let's try and go to bed early. Let's try and have a good sleep instead. And I can have a cup of tea. Yeah, I'm gonna settle down, have a cup of tea, put my pajamas on, and watch TV or watch something on my iPad instead of. But then I'm gonna get up early and I'm gonna go for a walk. That's my plan of attack, rather than like doing the same thing. Because the thing is, if I go out now, I'll come back. I won't go to bed till like gone midnight. Because I'll go for a walk. I'll be out for like an hour plus. You know, it's not worth it. I now can't remember what I told you about this, what I did, or what I told Laura. Quite a good thing. I went to met up with my team for some like lunch. Had a really nice like steak at a flat iron place. Never had that before. It was really nice. We then we had some drinks, and then we went to the place. It was kind of like a bowling alley thing. We'd like hired the whole place out. There's like 6 bowling lanes or something, and like karaoke and stuff. There was like the big company all hands, and during the company all hands thing, it's like an hour long. I could feel myself, like my energy just depleting. I'm like, I'm not in the mood for this. I just want to go. Like I can sense myself wanting to go, and like I can sense what it's gonna be. I think I said this to you. I like talking to people, like have one person talk to them for a while, and yeah, and it's not the kind of place where you do that, because then it's like, I don't know, that doesn't feel right basically. Because if the other person isn't like that, then like the conversation like struggles to flow, you know. But I got talking to some interesting people that I had not really spoken to before. So it wasn't too bad from like a networking perspective. Yeah, it was good fun. I enjoyed it. And like I say, I like to leave things early rather than get to the point where I feel like I'm not having fun and then leave, you know? Because it kind of like leaves like a sour taste in your mouth. And I really like that I'm back and at normal time. You can go to bed at normal time and wake up at a stupidly early normal time. That's like win, 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 win for me. So I had a good time. I'm going to end this video. It makes sense to me to end this video, so I should. I could render out the video on my laptop. That would be wild. I need to remember when I'm importing the footage that I want to split the video here. But I've got enough memory. I've got like 4 hours worth of memory, so I might just carry on the camera and it'll be fine. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. Come back tomorrow. We have more adventures. I'm not gonna lie. The next video is probably gonna be me in the morning on Monday, me on the morning on Friday in London, having a whale of a time, walking around, rambling absolute garbage. Then get on a train and go into Norfolk, and then very little video while I'm in Norfolk, just because of the nature of the kind of holiday that is, until I get on the train and come back, and then there's going to be a brief spell in London again, and then we're set. On the way back on Sunday, I'm not looking forward to that, by the way. It's going to be hellish. But so far, I'm having fun. It's a great week. Thoroughly enjoying myself. So, thanks for watching. Josh as well. It was great meeting you. I'll catch you later.